Welcome, this is Jane Gardner, and welcome to Solopreneur Success Strategies. And today on Mindset Monday, we're doing it live. Even though it's not Monday, we are going to be busy on Monday. So we'll be doing this live for you today. So welcome. Today we're all talking about the mindset of the entrepreneur. And we've been talking about the willingness to learn as an entrepreneur and being willing to adapt and change your skills. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Jane Gardner. I work with my husband in a structural engineering firm in Western Canada for the last 20 years. And about 3 years ago, I went onto the internet to help others start their own home business. So welcome. We've been talking about mindset today on Mindset Monday. On Solopreneur Success Strategies, we also have Get Your Message Out Tuesday, World Domination Wednesday about customers. Thursdays is all about your skills and knowledge you need as a solopreneur. Fridays is all about free software and tools to use to save money in your business. Saturday's all about systems to help you free up your time. And Strategy Sunday is all about strategy and your business plan, etc. So let's get started. For those of you who don't know, we have been talking about the mindset of the entrepreneur and the traits of the mindset of the entrepreneur. Previously, we've looked at the positive attitude of the entrepreneur. We looked at passion. We looked at the entrepreneur being an action taker, being able to embrace change, be determined and persistent, being willing to take failure as feedback, especially, and knowing your big why, knowing your big picture. Why are you an entrepreneur and why are you out here being an entrepreneur? We've also looked at patience, but also being an action taker. It's important to be patient and not be reckless in your movements. And now we're about the 7th episode on the willingness to learn. Learning as in courses and learning as in technology. So let's go and have a look at our 7th episode here. As you know, I believe in imperfect action, so it's better than no action. So let's watch for it. So as I mentioned, we've been looking at least a positive attitude, passion, action, change, persistence, failure, the big why, and patience. But now we're looking at the willingness to learn, because an entrepreneur needs to be open to learning every day. The internet changes so quickly. Facebook changes its algorithm. Google changes its search. The tactics that work today could be gone tomorrow. And it's better to learn strategies rather than tactics. So you have to be open to getting new skills and new knowledge every day. So setting goals is the first step in turning the invisible into the visible. And for those of you who know that, you probably sounds familiar because it's by Tony Robbins. So we'll go over that again. Setting goals is the first step in turning the invisible into visible. Having clear goals in your mind helps you to filter out content that's irrelevant. Focus only on the parts that will help you meet your ultimate objective. For example, I'm taking a course in Google Analytics. I'm trying to get the sessions done. And my ultimate objective from that is to be able to teach Google Analytics to entrepreneurs so that they understand what's happening in the back of their website. So that's my goal for that course. If you take just one thing away from this course, from your course, of course, what will it be? So always remember that you should always find out what is the ultimate one thing that you're going to take away from this course. For example, for the Google Analytics course, I think becoming very familiar with how the Google Analytics work, being able to be comfortable behind the scenes there in Google Analytics and explain it to others, what the patterns are. I think that's my ultimate objective, and that's the one thing I want to take away from my Google Analytics course. Your objective when learning should be strongly related to your life. For example, Learning HTML to improve your computer skills? No, that's not your ultimate objective. By learning HTML, you can create a website for your business. So that gives you a stronger reason to keep on and learn the information that you need to learn. Because just learning HTML for its own sake is not the reason for you to learn HTML. For example, taking a weight loss course to lose weight? No, that's not the ultimate objective for that course. For most likely, you're losing weight so you can go to that wedding in that dress. Or you're losing that weight so you can go to your family reunion or your high school reunion, etc., etc. Always have a good objective reason for why you're doing what you're doing. Take that objective and post it everywhere. So on the fridge, one on the computer, one on the monitor, one on the bathroom mirror, so it's always visible. So I should always be putting Google Analytics everywhere. And my husband will wonder, what the heck is Google Analytics doing on the bathroom mirror? But for me, that'll be a great reminder that I have to go and do it. So carry around your objective, what lesson you want to learn, on a piece of paper and tell everyone about it. Tell everyone on your blog, on your Facebook page. Talk about it to your family. The more you say it out loud, the more it becomes real. The more you tell people, the more you have to follow through, because they'll always be asking, what happened to that course on Google Analytics? If they can figure out how to say that word. So make a deadline is the next thing. No goal ever gets done without a deadline. Choose a date for finishing the course, then work backwards and break it up into chunks. For example, a month for 8 videos, that would give you 2 videos per week to watch. And that's not too bad for 7 days a week. Usually the videos are only an hour or 2. For me, I have a 28-day course in Google Analytics, so I'm way behind because there's no way I can watch an hour every day, but I don't mind. They haven't given me a deadline on that, so I'll make it 2 months and do 1 video every 2 days instead of 1 every day. So make it a reasonable deadline as well. For best results, let your objective guide your learning. My objective is to learn in a couple of months what is Google Analytics. And so I have the videos to learn, and so I should get on with it. So don't bother with anything that doesn't help you meet your objective. For example, I had an offer in my email after having taken 1 course that if I completed it and wrote an exam, I could be certified in it. And then I could then teach others how to do it. Well, I had a look at that course, and I think it was too expensive, that I didn't want to promote it as a course that I would want to certify people in. So always look at your objective when thinking about what course you're going to do. So set objectives before you start learning, and of course set deadlines before you start learning, and work backwards to figure out how often you have to take the learning in order to learn it on time. So we do have another episode on the willingness to learn, so it's a very extensive trait of the entrepreneur. I have a free workbook called From Learning to Business Success at jgtips.com/learn to help you focus on your priorities when learning. It includes a workbook. Oh, well, it says it's a workbook, but it's actually a book as well as a workbook at jgtips.com/learn, where you can focus also on your priorities when learning and also what you're going to learn. So I also have Develop Your Success Mindset at jgtips.com/smindset, as the entrepreneurial life is very challenging with stress and having to get deadlines done. So developing your success mindset will also give you success. And you can subscribe to my YouTube channel at jgtips.com/YouTube to see some of the previous episodes of Mindset Monday. And so you have, I don't know how many, Mindset Mondays since I started about 3 or 4 months ago. But you'll always learn something when you come on to Mindset Monday. So please subscribe, comment, and like at the YouTube channel at jgtips.com/YouTube.